And Genya just got that kick away. And coming forward and taking it well, Finn Russell hurls it back to Hogg. And Hogg looking for runners and then delays it and gives it out wide, and it's carried on now by Dunbar, and Dunbar still going. Dunbar into the 22, eventually hauled down by Israel Folau. But Scotland pouring on now, and Russell gives it wide. Carried in by Fagerson. Advantage to Scotland, penalty coming. Laidlaw looks, gives it beyond Maitland onto the century man. Ford is there, just gets it back. Scotland still carrying it on, still with the advantage. Barkley takes it. Russell now tries to slip his way past Kuridrani. Hogg now dancing. And up to within 5 metres. What a start now by Scotland. Carried on further. And now Richie Gray. Australia beginning to set their defence again, but Scotland muscling up to within 3-4 metres of the line. Laidlaw pointing, complaining. Back they'll come now for that advantage, that long advantage. Scotland might have hoped for more there.
Initially a wonderful take at the kick-off by Rory Arnold, and we saw Coleman, his second row partner, start off the ball in hand, and then Scotland came alive after some great defence. Alex Dunbar making the break. Stuart Hogg was working hard to support on the inside. And as soon as they broke the line, I thought the ball was on to go through. You see number 15, Folau had made the tackle. There was space in behind, but Scotland opted to keep the ball in hand, and a great start for Scotland.
So Laidlaw, a kicker of the deadliest accuracy. He's landed something like his last 20 with Gloucester. He can go on those kind of runs. This one should not tax him too much. So within 3 minutes, 3 points for Scotland. And Ford, the man on his 100th cap, goes to Richie Gray. And Russell just shapes to pass and then chips, and it's well placed and well taken, and a chance, and there will be a try, and it's Huw Jones! Huw Jones under the posts.
And watch the delay on Finn Russell's chip. He's pulling up the Australian defence, and he just dinks it over the top, in between the front line and the back line. And Huw Jones, it changes his pace, changes his angle to get on the end of that and score under the sticks. Fantastic score by Scotland.
So Australia 12 minutes in, 10 points down, and ball to play with. Genya fires the back line again. Foley gives it on. Folau in the little loop around by Foley. Nice play by Australia, and coming through the middle is Halett Petty onto Hodge. Beautiful from the Wallabies, and Hodge for the try. A glorious try from Reece Hodge, and Australia strike back.
Stuart Hogg's trying to come up from behind. Folau's at second receiver there with a lovely pass back in the loop to Foley. And then Halett Petty takes the space ahead of him, gets his hands free. I thought Hodges could have given that, but he's got the power to drive over and score.
That's better from Foley. And the Australian coaching staff watching on and watching a scrum, which, again, I think they believe has the edge. Laidlaw flinging that to the back of the scrum, and a penalty to Australia this time. Another one sweetly struck by Foley, and Hodge with the clearance, and taken in by Maitland. And Sean Maitland in great form for Saracens this season, his new club after leaving London Irish. And Johnny Gray gives it on to Ford, and Barkley to Russell, to Hogg, and Hogg to Huw Jones, and Visser, and Tim Visser still going. And deep into the 22, Scotland there for the first time in a while. And there is Hamish Watson. Russell again, oh, and Finn Russell almost through. Offloads to Richie Gray, and Richie Gray trying to batter his way over the smallest man on the pitch. Wide it goes now from Scotland through Fagerson, and on to Huw Jones, and Jones is in again! Huw Jones scores his second try. What a remarkable game he's having.
And this is them attacking the edge. The delayed pass from Huw Jones here just sucks in Folau, allowing a little bit of space for Tim Visser. And when the ball's recycled, Huw Jones kicks Fagerson's pass and skips outside as it's Seal or Kepu and scores.
Yeah, that was some great feet. You know, Tavita's an excellent defender, and he'll be disappointed with himself after that one. But I think it was great lead-up play. Tim Visser down the left-hand flank, who's been doing a lot of that for Quins this year, my teammate at Harlequins. So he's been excellent for us, and you can see him there. When he gets any type of space, he's a big man, but he shifts well, and he did a great job there, and really set the Australian defence on the back foot.
And Kirsten Laidlaw, 7-point try, and Scotland's lead stretches again. What a game Huw Jones is having. And I said he played in a sort of scrappy win over Japan in the summer, and that was it really. Came on as a replacement there, and here 2 tries against the Wallabies. And restarts still an area of some concern for Scotland. And Australia have the penalty. He's kicking well today, 3 from 3, and whittling away at the lead of Scotland at the start of the second half. It's a 4-point game. And what does Scotland have planned? Has to be a good scrum first of all. It's pretty solid. Scotland's beginning to slip a bit though now. They really have to move that ball, so Laidlaw does just that. Scotland then from the back foot, and Hogg almost threw himself, and Hogg up to within 3 metres of the line. The acceleration he has, and now Scotland come through the forwards, and the Gray brothers to the line, and Johnny Gray has it down. The referee looking, Scotland celebrating.
Yeah, it's pretty conclusive there. I think he's made, like Ian Davis did say, that the assistant referee on the far side said he'd seen the ball being grounded. James, do you agree?
Yeah, I imagine this will be a pretty quick decision here, unless he's lost it there. But I think, yeah, you can see the ball will be on the line there. That's a try. Great work try for Scotland off some good field position from the scrum. And I think Laidlaw did really well to get the ball out of the scrum going backwards.
Simon McDowell says just that, the TMO, and Scotland, well, Australia had the first points of the second half. Scotland have the first try. Coming round well, a glancing blow off the post, but enough to send it back, so just the 5 points. So Laidlaw, again, I think we have totally abandoned straight put-ins to scrums. Penalty to Australia, and there is the edge they have. Through it goes, and Foley chips away at the Scottish lead once again. They're 6 points adrift. They are attacking with 14 men, and Pocock. Scotland don't engage initially and then punch Australia back, so Moore slips it to Phipps to Foley to Kuridrani, and Kuridrani is through, and Kuridrani for the line, the tackle, the stretch, the try for Tavita. Kuridrani
is out the top drawer. Look at that, he gets outside Peter Horn, inside Huw Jones, and then under that good tackle he stretches using his whole body.
Through it goes from Foley, 4 minutes to go, and Australia lead at Murrayfield. Despite the absence of Will Skelton, their Grand Slam hopes are still alive.
Huw, that was a defensive display in particular, full of aggression and good line speed with Scotland. Was that the plan today against Australia, just to get in their faces?
Yeah, definitely. They're the sort of team that they play well with momentum, so we really had to try and cut them off, get into their faces and knock them back. So definitely the game plan, yeah.
I know you're disappointed, but how pleased are you that you ran Australia close in that game?
Yeah, obviously to run one of the top teams in the world, to run them so close like that and almost get the win. Obviously it's pleasing, but I think we can really push ourselves and look at ourselves and think we actually should have won that game.
You've got to take positives out of games. You're the first Scot to score 2 tries against Australia. On a personal level, that's a great way to make your home debut.
Yeah, I'm really chuffed to get 2 tries, but at the end of the day, would have liked the win as well.